Hey everyone, this is Bible Thumper Jim. Good morning. I've been doing my morning Bible study here and just kind of going through it. I got you on my phone just talking with you. I kind of I'm reading through the Bible and I'm in the book of Exodus with when Moses, went to the burning bush and he was up. This in chapter 4. But now I'm reading this through the Dewey Reams and I get to, chapter 4, and I start getting into verses around 24. And there's some things that are popping up here that, really I never really paid attention to before, or it just was never covered. But I think it puts a little bit more emphasis on the God that we're dealing with and what we need to do and how we can respond to our God, because, he's God. So, so chapter 4, hold on, I'm going to move around with you. So chapter 4 is basically Moses is getting empowered he's getting empowered and his mission is getting confirmed by God. He's given miracles with the staff. He can throw the staff down. The staff turns into the snake. He puts his hand into his coat. He pulls it out. It's leprous. He puts it back in and takes it out. It's healed. So there's a lot of things that are, and then I think even God says you can turn water, blood, and all these things. But he's getting instructions from God at this point in chapter 4. This is your mission. This is what you're going to do. Moses is arguing with him, saying, "Hey, look, I can't do it. I can't speak." He says, "Okay, Aaron's going to go with you." So, basically that's chapter. Moses says, "I beseech thee, Lord, I am not eloquent." And then God say, I created the tongue and the mouth. I could make you speak clear, but, Moses was freaking out, so he didn't do it. So that's when Aaron comes in. But anyway, we're going to go back to, say, verse 21, when it says, "And the Lord said to him as he was returning into Egypt." Now, Moses accepted the mission. He's got his wife and kids with him. He's heading back into Egypt. So this is where we're at, verse 21. "And the Lord said to him, as Moses and his family was now returning into Egypt again," he's going back into Egypt, "see that thou means you, do all the wonders, do all the things I told you to do, in front of Pharaoh." Basically, do this, everything I told you, you do. You do everything I tell you to do. So that's what he's telling him. He's telling him now, because the Lord said to him this, "Now which I have put in your hands to do, and I shall harden his heart," Pharaoh's heart, "and he will not let the people go." Now, verse 21 is interesting because when God says, "I shall harden," it's not being really the efficient cause of his sin, but by God withdrawing from him. God pulling back from Pharaoh for his just punishments. Because the dew of his grace would soften Pharaoh's heart. So when God pulls away from somebody, they become harder and, more corrupt and more worldly. So this is a good lesson in verse 20 and verse 21 too, that when God pulls away, the softness of his grace, the softening of it goes away and you become hard and just ruthless. So, but then we go into verse 22, "And thou shalt say to him, thus saith the Lord Israel, my son, my firstborn." Verse 23, "I have said to thee, to Pharaoh, let my son go." This is what he's telling Moses to say to him, "that he may serve me, and thou wouldst not let him go." Basically, he's telling him what's going to happen. Now, verse 24 is very interesting. So when he was on his when he was in his journey, when Moses was traveling with his family back to Egypt, they were in the inn. They were in an inn. The Lord met him. The Lord showed up. And he would have killed Moses. Immediately, Sephora took a very sharp stone, or a knife, but a cutting stone, and circumcised the foreskin of her son, and then touched the Lord's feet and said, "A bloody spouse art thou to me." And then he let him go. But see, it's a small age here, so it could be just an angel representing the Lord. And he let him go after she had said, "A bloody spouse art thou to me," because of the circumcision. What is going on? You know? Why was the angel of the Lord? Because it said, and I'm looking at here, so the Lord would have killed Moses here. Why? The angel it had to be an angel of the Lord because it's a small h here on 26. So it was an angel of the Lord. It wasn't God himself. It was an angel obviously representing the Lord who treated Moses in this manner, who was treating him, going to kill him, for having neglected the circumcision of his younger son. God was going to kill Moses. Kill him for not circumcising his younger son. This is pretty serious stuff. Sent a powerful angel to do it. And then, because his wife knew this, Sephora knew this was going on, immediately circumcised the baby or the young child and had to put that blood on there to represent that. And that was the only way. So, and that's the only way the angel let him go. So this is pretty intense stuff. So what I'm trying to get at is, if you're not with Jesus Christ, who fulfilled all these laws and circumcisions and stuff, that's how serious just the circumcision is to God. He sent an angel representing him to kill Moses for not circumcising his younger son. I'm really glad I'm a Christian. I'm really glad I'm a baptized Christian. I'm glad I'm a confirmed Roman Catholic. I'm glad I've been through a lot of the sacrament. I need to get to confession. I've been to confession a while, but this is what you have to be if you're not under Christ or in Christ or in his church, the Christ, because you're under the curse then, and you have to do things so specifically or you're going to be killed. It's that strict. It's that strict that if you're not even circumcising your child, it's a sin in the eyes of God. Now I'm telling you, guys, I'm not being scary, but I would say go and talk. Go to a church. Go and talk to a Catholic priest. Talk to a Catholic. See what they have to say. Maybe somebody who maybe not somebody who doesn't know as much, but they'll tell you which way. They'll tell you where to go. Really, guys, go and check this stuff out. There's more going on here. And if you're not under Christ, you're under this system. You need to pay attention to what's going on. You need to see what's happening here. You need to get your heart right with Jesus. Go and talk to a priest. Go to a Catholic church and start going to a mass. Start seeing what's going on. Okay? Hey, this is Bible Thumper Jim. I got to get back to studying. All right, bye.